Hi there, it's Gabrielle Nicolay from Speechkids. I'm a speech language pathologist with almost 20 years experience helping young children learn how to talk and helping parents learn how to understand their children. And I wanted to ask you a question today, and the question is posted above this video. What will you do today, or what have you done already today, that your future self can thank you for? I read this in a post that I was reading from somebody else, and it gets to this question of self-care, right? Self-care is like this big buzzword, and I am late to the game, I will confess right now. I am not an expert in self-care. However, I am taking baby steps, and I want to encourage you. If you're an expert in self-care, congratulations, you're awesome. And if you, like me, are taking baby steps, then I want to encourage you to take a step today, because it's really important. Our kids are very demanding. Young kids are demanding, older kids are demanding too. Kids with speech and language issues are demanding. They have needs. They need, and often they need their moms. They need their dads too. They need their teachers and caregivers and therapists and everybody. But somehow there seems to be, I call it special torture reserved for parents. And because of that, we, parents, have to, and some people call it putting on your own oxygen mask first, but we have to do this. We have to make sure that we have the resources to be able to feed ourselves so that we can feed other people. And it's so much easier to say than to do. And so it's worth sort of asking yourself the question, and then also making a plan for when and how often and what. And what does that look like for you? Because what it looks like for you doesn't look the same as what it looks like for me. And how long will it take? You know, some people can recharge in a few minutes. Some people need a whole day. And that's just about you. What is it that you need? And we're not used to asking ourselves that question, especially when we have small people pulling at our legs all the time. But it is a question that we should ask ourselves, and it is a question that we should answer, not just ask, and take that time. It's not selfish. I know that you've heard these things many times before, and maybe just, you know, repeating it this one more time, this will be the day, right? But you know, when does the exercise happen? When does the outing with your friend happen? When does the walk? 10 minutes. When does the 10-minute walk outside on a nice day? It's a little cold these days here, but when does that happen? It has to get scheduled. We know this, right? Because it's not going to happen accidentally. It used to happen accidentally. Before I had kids, I had all kinds of self-care time because it was self-care time whenever I decided it was. And when I had kids, that went away because all of my self-care time was with them. Was other care time. And so now it gets scheduled. And it doesn't get, I don't schedule it as regularly as I should, but I do think about it, and I try to do it. So what is the thing that you will do today? Today, right now, today. What can you do? A small act of self-care, or a big one if you've got the time and the resources to do that. But even small things, just for you. What do you want? What do you need? What I'm about to do right now is go have a cup of tea, which is kind of my thing. I like to buy like fancy herbal tea and just sit and feel the sunshine coming in from outside. It's a gorgeous afternoon. And just sit there for a minute. And it might only take me 5 minutes before I feel antsy. Or I might be there 15, 20 minutes. We'll see. But what are you going to do? I'd love to hear from you. Figure out what you are doing today. What small or large act of self-care will you give yourself that your future self will thank you for? Till next time. Bye-bye.